Well, the company in focus, and it's going to be a very interesting listing as far as exchanges are concerned. Hemisphere Properties. Now remember, we'd be listing on the exchanges today. What is Hemisphere Properties? Just to jog the memories of the viewers, Hemisphere Properties is actually an SPV, or a special purpose vehicle, that was created for holding the land bank of the erstwhile VSNL. Now remember, this particular concern was actually created when Tata Communications was going to go ahead and acquire the telecommunication assets of VSNL. At that time, Tata Communication acquired only the telecommunication assets. However, the land bank of VSNL was demerged and put in a special purpose vehicle called Hemisphere Properties. Now, Hemisphere Properties was owned by the government that mirrored the shareholding of VSNL, and also by Tata Communication. So now, if you're talking about Hemisphere Properties, what does it contain? It has only a pure land bank of almost over 740 acres, and if you're talking about this particular land bank is present across Delhi, Pune and Kolkata. So significant urban areas is where a lot of the land bank is present. However, when you're talking about Hemisphere Properties, there is no operating business and it only owns a land bank. And in fact, some of the worries that persist is that even though it has a significant land bank, it does not have the freedom to develop properties on this particular land bank, on back of the fact that a lot of technical as well as legal issues persist in some of the surrounding areas that the land bank is enclosed by. So the total number of equity shares that would be held in Hemisphere Properties is close to 28.5 crore shares, and analysts are penciling in an estimated listing price of close to 160, 165 to 200 rupees a share. So now when you're talking about the shareholding pattern, the government holds a majority stake of almost 51%. Tata Communication shareholders who receive this particular share in a 1:1 ratio would be holding almost 4%. Tata Communication minority shareholders, would be holding 25%. Tata Communication would be holding close to 4%, and VSNL minority shareholders would be owning close to 20% of this particular Hemisphere Properties. Now, when you're talking about what analysts are saying, is that it'll be interesting to see how exactly this particular company lists on the exchanges. It's been a very, very long time awaiting, and 165 to 200 rupees a share would actually value the company anywhere between 5,000 to 6,000 crore is the market cap of the company. It's been a long time, and all of the shareholders, both of VSNL, who tendered their shares in the open offer, as well as shareholders of Tata Communication, who have been actually pricing in the land bank value of Tata Communication at a much higher rate. However, today what you get is they get a chance to exit this particular holding of theirs.